Hey, this is Mr. Dakota. I'm going to talk about one of the most useless things anyone can get into, and that's watching football. I'm talking professional and college. It's boring to watch. Unless you really know someone and they're your best friend but it turns your brain into mush. It just, there's no real asset, no real value in watching it. I'm a fan of something that, you know, kicks butt, and that's watching Fighting Sioux hockey. And because we're like 8-time national championships, and I don't know, I think hockey players are more coordinated and balanced than football players. Now, I'm not talking about soccer football, I'm talking American football. It's just like, okay, maybe I'm a bias because I'm a Vikings fan, only when they're winning. But even if the Vikings make it to the playoffs, they choke and, lose. So wah, wah. But when they're having a crap year, I'm just, if I hear they're winning, it they don't woo me. Then and NFL doesn't woo me because to me it's useless information. I'd rather listen to good music like the band that of the shirt I'm wearing, Tool. Tool is a great brand, you know, and just people just talk about it like, yeah, I just can't relate to people talking all this jibber jabber. It sounds like women talking, but they're roosters instead of hens clucking. And yeah, I can't stand watching the NFL, and I think it makes your brain go mush mush because look at the state of the world, in the United States. That's from all the apathy people, you know, cultivate, because they're paying attention to all this useless information. Then when they're distracted watching the big Super Bowl game or whatever, there's other people on the other side of the spectrum of life making their moves and their next plan of what they're doing. And it's dangerous to mindlessly follow, sports. I mean, it's okay to dabble in it, just watch it every once in a while, but don't just get all lost in watching it and to where that's your life. You're going to beat up someone because their team won, or you're going to get drunk because, well, people that win or lose watching football, they get drunk either way. Either Coors Light, Bud Light, well, maybe not Bud Light anymore, but they like to drink beer and stuff like that. But I just feel like an alien compared to people talking about all these stats. I know you can make money playing fantasy football, and it's like, but it's just so many people. It's like, yeah, I don't have the tolerance to watch football. I just don't. I could care less who wins. Unless the Vikings are actually on a winning role in the playoffs. Usually that's when I know, like if I do pay attention to football is in the playoffs, if the Vikings are in the playoffs. But they always choke and lose, so it's just, kind of, I can care less. Even the games leading up to the playoffs, unless I'm working with people that follow it, and then maybe I might take a look who's playing. If the Vikings make it, plays, I don't know, Dallas Cowboys or whoever's or New Orleans Saints, But I think it's a waste of time, and you could spend your time, being more productive, reading a book, listening to an audio book, or learning how to play guitar, or I don't know, starting a YouTube channel, anything but memorizing all the stats of all these different players that, if you know them, great, but if you don't, empty out the useless information and put something that's more valuable into your mind, and nothing that will make your brain turn to mush. Because we got a lot of things that turn your brain into mush in society, and create that which will add benefit to your life. Be it education, be it learning, just things that can help you become free and independent of the system, or not the system, but just something that will help you propel you to be someone that you want to be, and not the person that you think you need to be. Step out of the crowd, be different, be cool, be strange. Like, I had it tough, and it's just I'm not a conformist. I'm free and independent. I am the person that I'm meant to be, and I want to help encourage people to get up and say, I can't stand being tied down to this situation or that situation. I want to be free and independent. I don't want my life to be dictated from how much money that I make at my job. I don't want my life to be dictated by someone else. I want to live my life on my own terms. You should want that. You should not be tied down to useless information. You should not be tied down to the status quo. There's many opportunities out there that will enable you to create the life of your dreams. Like this hat that I'm wearing, I'm business partners with the guy that owns this camel company, ASAP. I have a professional looking website that I can offer people to help them become healthy and well. I have a product that reduces oxidative stress. And my desire is to help people escape from the rat race that we call life. And, the guy that owns this, he just runs this for fun. Like, last I heard, because I've kind of had a real midlife crisis. And last I heard, he was making $60,000 a month. And the year before, in January, I went to this event in St. George, Utah, where I got to meet him. And I got to meet this guy that was with this company that I'm a consultant for, LifeVantage. And he maxed out one business, and they give him another one to max out. And he was making well over $100,000 a month. So, you want to learn about this, what I'm talking about currently, or do you want to fill your head with a bunch of useless information about the NFL or college football? The choice is yours. Add something that's value to your mindset, or just make your brain turn to mush. The choice is yours. Well, this is Mr. Dakota, And please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Share it with your friends and family. Until next time, stay classy, my friends. This is Mr. Dakota.